Hi guys, I'm driving up from down south back up to Newcastle. I've been down south for a couple of days for my friend's birthday and it was really good, but the entire time I just felt so stressed out because I was like, I need to just be home packing up stuff and like moving house. Essentially, we're moving house in the next 2 weeks unexpectedly. Until we get our house, we're going to be primarily living with mum and dad. And I've got to go home now and organise this whole entire house, and I feel like I've had major anxiety. Like I only just really realised this morning I've been going to bed really late and waking up really early, but being so tired. But I think it's because my anxiety is just like keeping me up. There's no reason that I shouldn't be sleeping other than I'm under stress at the minute. But yeah, and my skin's breaking out and stuff, and like so I'm trying to keep on top of it. I actually feel fine. Like I don't feel stressed out as in like every day I'm like, oh, but I'm just I'm trying to keep going. I'm trying to keep up the momentum, keep up the pace. I think we can do it. I think we can. I'm being probably a little bit optimistic, but you've got to be in these situations, you know, trying to keep us as stress-free as positive as possible. One thing I really want to do though is to try and get some cardboard boxes, because I genuinely want to start organising the house from now, and I'm not looking to buy boxes. Mission complete. I have managed to get so many boxes. I think we could actually probably do the entire house. First went into Aldi, they didn't have any. He said that as soon as they use the boxes, they just get like squished into this machine. Then I went over to Iceland, and the girl in there was so sweet, and she has given me, when I say a whopper load, if that's even a term, I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've literally got like probably 30 boxes here. These ones at the bottom are like huge. These ones are kind of medium and small. So if you're looking for boxes and you don't want to pay, go to Iceland and all those shops and just ask really nicely. I'm in two minds about using them today, because I know I also wanted to do a house tour with you guys before it was emptied, and then an empty house tour. Now, if I start packing things up, it's not going to look as it always looked, but I can be maybe a little bit strategic with it. Like, I want to start packing up things like, this is in the dining room. We've got this really gorgeous Ikea, what's this one called? Is this the Billy and the Oxburg bookcase? I put new handles on that myself, love it. But there's things in here, like all of this down here, we're not going to need to reach for this. And I can start to pack all of this away and get organised. Similarly, over here we've got a gorgeous console, which I'm going to bring with us. Let's stay in. And then look, all these like vases that I'm going to put on Facebook Marketplace, give to charity. And then we've got random stuff. Oh, we've got candles. Like all these things, I don't need them right now. I think we've got games in here. We're not going to need these, but I can start to clear these all out. Like things like these ones are ones that I've just bought on a whim at TK Maxx and Home Sense, and I love them. But my style is very much the same, but it also has developed a little bit, but I haven't been able to exercise that in this house. But when we move to the new house, I want to have the opportunity to grow into that, rather than just using everything old that we had, leaving us a bit of room to grow in the new house, because things change, times change. So maybe I can make a start on like small bits and bobs, and I think I'll do that because I have got the energy for it today. So Rob's dad has also got a, you know, the tape machines. So when you fill a box, you've got like a tape with a handle, like a gun. Yeah, you kind of just go like, and then like it cuts on the end, so you don't have to faff around with like your nails and biting tape and stuff, and it's really good quality tape, so it's not going to come loose. Yeah, I'm good. I've just got back to Newcastle now, and I went to Iceland and I picked up loads of boxes to start packing stuff. Yeah, empties. I've got loads, really good, like big ones. Have you still got that sellotape gun thing? Right, fab. I'll definitely come pick that up. Are you at home now? Okay. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Fantastic, another job done. I'm gonna go drive and get the tape roller now, and then on the way back, what can I do for like packing peanuts or bubble wrap or something like that? I've just been and picked up a tape dispenser and a brand new roll of tape. I've got my laptop. I'm gonna put on something to watch because I just want something in the background. I've been watching Made in Chelsea because it started again recently, so we've got Made in Chelsea to watch, and I'm gonna pack whilst chilling, you know, multitasking queen. This is going to be so good for us, by the way, because look, I found things that I haven't returned. I mean, Ikea let you do 365-day return, and I feel like they're past 365 now. I mean, these are things that I can keep for the new house anyway, because they're very much my style, but things that just I haven't got around to doing, like now that we're decluttering, whew, it's going to be so good to just get rid of all this stuff. Right, laptop is going to go just by the window, and let's make a start. Let's make a start. Right, we have our first box done. And it is the board games box, which is very fitting because Rob and I absolutely love board games. I've labelled both the top and the side of them, and then I've started writing in my diary like what is in each of the boxes. So I'm going to put together another box now, fill it with the rest of the board games and pop that there, and then I've got candles to do in another box, and then loads of trinkety bits which I need to figure out where they're going to. So I'm probably going to do a few charity shop runs tomorrow as well. Right, ow, that hurt. I've kind of started on the living room just out of default because there are some coffee books up there that I've got in the Billy bookcase, and I want to pack them away, but I want to put all of the books together. So I'm not sure if all my coffee books that I have in this house will fit in here, because that's already kind of pushing it, but we shall try. I love my books so much. This Tom Ford one, I still really love it. I mean, I never open it. I couldn't tell you what is actually in there. I really couldn't. But I got this for a good price as well. This was about £50-ish when I paid for this. I got it from I think I got it on Amazon, but I got it when it was reduced for some reason. It's kept relatively clean, like that will buff out with a wet cloth. But yeah, I mean, I still really like it. I'm not obsessed with it. I think there are other books I could have spent my money on, but you know, it was very trendy at the time. This book, I love. Liagre. Very pretty book. Stunning, stunning architecture and interior decor inside here. Oh, wow. So we'll put that away as well. And then I've got some really cute, like neutral kind of books. I've got this one, Sunday Suppers, which is actually a recipe book, and then Down to Earth, which is another interiors book, which is just screams to me. I really want to make an Amazon list of all my books for you guys, so, or like a storefront, so that you guys can just get the books that I have, because you guys always ask me about my coffee books and I forget to tell you, because I've kind of recorded it all before and I've bought them, but I could do with doing like an updated like what I have. I've got this Equus book, which is horses, but I really like it because it reminds me of my granddad. My granddad never used to ride horses. I don't think he did. No, he definitely didn't. But he was obsessed with painting horses. So this always reminds me of him. So I've got that one. I then have a puzzle book. Oh, I've wondered where this was. I knew I bought this, but I painted it neutral, so I had no idea that this was it. But that can go upstairs to my bedroom, so I can play some puzzles tonight. And then I've got this Chanel catwalk book. You would have seen this plenty of times. I got that from Amazon as well, I'm sure. Or Rob got me it for a birthday or something. Let me go get a couple of other books that I've got upstairs. I'm going to put this Dior catwalk book and then my Chanel catwalk book on Facebook Marketplace. I feel like there will be someone out there who can appreciate these books way more than me. This is a white company, the White and Neutral Home. Oh, the inspiration here is phenomenal. Okay, that's going to be a heavy box. So that's books. What I'm not doing as well is I'm not sealing any of these boxes. I don't want to seal them up because I might then change my mind again. So I think what I'm going to do in terms of this system that I've got going on, instead of just like freestyling it like I kind of thought at the beginning, freestyle it, see what happens, see if it's too chaotic, which it's kind of turning out to be. I'm going to just do the spreadsheet tonight, and then I'm going to leave open all of the lids untaped, so that if I need to top them up or move things about, it's so much easier. We're not wasting tape and we're not potentially ruining any of the boxes as well. These are charity shops. This is coming to the new house with us. These need to go on Facebook Marketplace. I'm leaving some things out like this because this is still kind of too big to pack right now. And also, remember I said I really wanted to do the house tour with you. Because I'm packing, I don't want to pack every single thing. And then when it comes to the house tour, you're like, this doesn't look like a house tour. This is like an empty house tour, you know? So I'm trying to leave like maybe a few things out that can stage the room a little bit. A couple of boxes that I've just packed. Then I've found a load of stuff from Ikea that I didn't return. And then there's like, yeah, this is another thing that I'll just keep out for the time being. I'm gonna whack this on Facebook Marketplace along with these tonight. I can shut this door finally. And then I've just propped the chairs up there because I needed room to do the work in here today, but I can stage it back so it looks kind of, you know. But anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take myself to the shower. I think it's now 10 to 7. I'm going to shower, have some dinner. Rob will be home probably within the hour. Catch up with him because I've not seen him for a good 4 or 5 days. I feel like me and him are spending so much time apart at the minute just because of work. Like when I'm at work down south and I've got to be there for like 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks at a time. And then I saw him for a little bit and then he had to go to work in Leeds for a few days. But it'll be nice to see him tonight and just have a little catch up. I think we might watch a movie or something in bed, and then tomorrow's a new day and we're gonna jump back straight on it. I want to get packed. Like that took me probably 3 or 4 hours and I've managed to declutter. What I think I've done really there is declutter and pack things that are hidden. There's still huge pieces of furniture in there, like that Billy bookcase. If we bring that down south, we're most likely gonna have to dismantle it unless we have loads of room in the vans because we'll need to flat pack it. So stuff like this, I really wanna get ahead of the curve. So if I have a good night's sleep tonight, I'll feel energized and we'll be able to crack on again tomorrow. So, but yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's the second day. I had such a lie-in. I've been feeling terrible, to be honest, this morning. I've just like overdone it the last few weeks, and then coming home and knowing that I don't actually have to go anywhere for the next 2 full weeks, really, I think my body was like, and rest. I've just been having a lazy one this morning, just like a slow start, just to not throw myself into it again because my body's aching. Like, I don't know, I've not been doing any exercise or anything, so I don't really know why it's aching. So I didn't want to push it too much today. We've made our first Facebook Marketplace sale. The woman's come to collect it in about 20 minutes and it's the grid mirror that I made. Cute. So I'm gonna get this off the wall now, and then there's also a French cleat system on the back which holds this up, so I need to unscrew that and give that to the woman. Oh, there we go. It was just tight. This is heavy. Jesus, I don't remember it being this heavy. Look how long these screws are. Like, that's not coming out of the plasterboard. We're in a new build house. or if you're drilling into a space that's got a cavity behind, it doesn't have a wooden stud, or you know, it doesn't have anything that the actual screw will 100% drill into and hold, you want to go in with those. They're called hollow wall anchors. Nice. So all I need to do is give it this bit drills on the wall. That's the actual mirror, and she needs to give me £50. This is our first £40. I thought it was 50. I must have said to her, yeah, 40 is fine, because she came and because she was going to come and collect it really quickly, but she's taking that now. Fantastic. Always really awkward when you do those meets for Facebook Marketplace. Like sometimes, just because everyone's so different, like sometimes you get a really bubbly person, sometimes you get someone really awkward that just wants to like get it and go. Then sometimes you get people that will just stand there and chat for ages. So I never know how to like judge it. But that's done. I'm gonna get a little envelope and put this in. I was just telling my friend on the phone. I'm gonna make a little envelope, put all of the money in that we get from anything Facebook Marketplace, and that is gonna go towards the transportation. I'm now making lunch. I'm starving. So I'm making some kebab wraps for Rob using the Kebab House chili and garlic sauces with a little bit of lettuce and jalapenos, and then I've got myself just cooked up a massive portion of salmon. I've got some egg fried rice, salmon, and a little bit of the sauce on top as well. What a treat. Also managed to get my cousin on the phone. My cousin is a fantastic videographer, so I've asked him to come up, and he's basically gonna like have a bit of a good quality camera, and I'm just gonna try and do like a really nice video to like wrap things up with the house, like a little bit of packing, some answering questions, talking through some memories and stuff, like just so that almost even we have that for our memories if we want to watch it back. And I just think that would be a really nice way to wrap up everything to do with the house, because if I'm being realistic, like vlogging, I'm not very good at it. I kind of have peaks and troughs with it that I'm like remember to do the vlogging, and B as well, especially on like when it's starting to get to that like, you know, biting point, I'm gonna just be running around like a headless chicken. I won't have the time and energy to remember to pick up the camera and vlog, especially on the final day, like when we're actually moving. I'm trying to get him to see if he can come that day. He's not entirely sure on that particular day, but we'll have to see. Fingers crossed he'll be able to. I should have put this sauce in first, because the bottom of this is going to be really dry. I love this stuff so much. Ugh, it's just the best. Good morning. Look at the state of my hair. I blow dried my hair yesterday, but then didn't straighten it, so it's very thick and wild. I am in a bit of a weird motivated mood for a Sunday. It's actually bank holiday Sunday, the 29th or something of August, the 28th of August, and I've woken up with a little bit of oomph in me, so I'm going to try to organise my office. And when I say organise, I have spent all morning going through my makeup drawer, and I have got rid of makeup products that are old. Now I know what makeup I'm actually going to be keeping for when we do the house move, which is fantastic. The next thing that I need to do is, I've got these boxes. I don't know if you'll remember from when I did this office makeover. I bought these boxes from Ikea in this Calyx shelving unit, and I love the look of it so much. But do you know what I've realised is, and this is the thing that I thought I wouldn't end up doing, but as you can see, I have ended up just letting everything pile up and just clutter, and I don't know why I didn't think that was going to happen. Even inside the boxes, I just kind of like shove everything in and forget about it. So I've decided that I'm going to sell this on Facebook Marketplace. I have sold so many things on Facebook Marketplace. We have made £140 so far from four things. I wasn't in this whole business to make profit, really. I just was thinking, if any money comes from these things and I sell them, then that will go towards like moving costs and stuff. Ow! I know my hair's crazy. Oh! Just watching my girl, Lydia. How cute is this dress? I don't know if I've tied it very well, but I've just come out of the shower, and you know those days when you just think, it's a bank holiday Sunday, like why am I just gonna go get into like scrubby joggers and like just not look and feel cute? So I decided to come out. I don't know if to have it like this or to put the tie in the front. I'll probably leave it like this. I got this from Zara the other day. It was 25.99, and I just thought this is such a cute dress for days like this when I want to be in the house. I want to be like relatively covered up, not trying to show loads of skin, but also it's really like warm, and I feel like it's a good autumnal transitional piece too. And yes, my hair is crazy because, as I said, I haven't straightened it yet, but again, I'm having a chill day. Today's a day for me, and we're friends. I feel very comfortable around you guys, so we're gonna leave the hair as it is. To be honest, I quite like it. It's giving volume. It's giving dream girls. I don't know what the lyrics are. I'm just finding those tips from you guys for packing. Label boxes in detail of what's inside. So this is something that I've done on a spreadsheet. I'm not actually going to write it on the box. And what I'm going to do instead is just like have the spreadsheet on multiple devices, like across all of my iPhone, my MacBook, my iPad. I'm going to send a copy to Rob, and whoever's helping us move on that day as well, I'll send a copy to them. Someone said get the professionals in. Now I'm not against that at all. I think if I didn't do what I did as a job, i.e. content creator, that would be something that I very much would consider. However, things like this, like sitting down and making a video for you guys now, that wouldn't then be a thing. I'd have less and less content, and also we are spending so much money in fees. Things just keep taking us by surprise, and there might be some other fees that are coming our way that we don't realise are coming our way. So I think where we can do things ourselves, we're going to do it. But I've seen so many good reviews and good comments about getting professional movers and packers in to do things for you. I've got some people coming out to look at the house on Tuesday to quote packing and moving us, so we're probably going to do a lot of the packing, but if they can like transport us, so like just collect all the boxes on the day and move them down south, if that's a reasonable price, we might go with that, because honestly I'm not looking forward to that part, like lifting the heavy sofas and stuff. That's something that I'm just a bit like, oh. Charger, purse, first night day essentials in a box or a suitcase so that it stands out in the sea of bags and boxes. That's a good idea. We've got some good suitcases there, so actually we'll do that. We'll pack like a couple of days worth of stuff into the suitcases. Label boxes top and sides for ease, especially when stacked. That is a very good idea, and I have started to do that already. Clear out your clutter and then start packing early, and that's in exclamation marks. So, oh my god, memory. Do you want to see this photo of me from when I was a kid? Look at me. I was doing like clay pottery or something. See, it's always been in my blood. It always has. But yeah, clearing out clutter and starting early, that's a good tip, and that's something that I'm doing now. Now, let me just say, I'm going to get to it, but the reason that we had started packing early was because we thought we were going to be moving out earlier than we were. It was a very stressful situation. Don't want to be feeling like that again for the rest of this thing, but let's just say things have slowed down a little bit, thank God, honestly, because we were so panicked and it was a lot. But yeah, so packing up early, that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm decluttering, because I think if you can see through all of the clutter, get rid of all of that, and then just know everything that you have got left is stuff that you want to keep, it'll be so much easier to organise them, box them up, and put them in, like, dedicate them to rooms that they're actually going to live in without all of the extra fuss around the clutter. Throw away and sell any items you know you won't use in the house. So that's exactly it. We have started doing that already. If you need any furniture to be available for the day that you move into your new home, order it now. So true. Now I think this is more so if you are maybe a first time buyer and you're someone that doesn't have any furniture. We're obviously going to be bringing down our bed and our sofas, so luckily we will have things to sit on and kind of like have the home furnished a little bit just so it's livable. But if you were a first time buyer, honestly, the way things are at the minute, buying furniture, I've seen lead times of like 17 weeks, 20 weeks on something, so you really want to get ahead of the game there. So pack a box with essentials: kettle, toilet roll, good one. Tea, coffee, something to eat. It'll help massively on moving day. That's such a good tip, especially on the toilet roll front, because imagine you're desperate for the loo, you get to the house, you're like, where's the toilet roll? Didn't think of that, but that's going to be coming into the essentials box for sure. Someone said go on holiday and pay someone else to do it. I hear it. Pringle tubs, a few of them, then you can get through anything with snacks nearby. Ikea bags, love Ikea bags. I've got about 5 of those. Make your bed first. Have an essentials box, charger, loo roll, toilets and drinks. So I think what they're saying is when you get to the house, make up the bed before you do any unpacking, because probably by the end of the unpacking in the evening and the night, you'll be absolutely flat out exhausted, and then you'll get to your bed and it's the worst feeling ever when you realise that you haven't got clean sheets on your bed, and then you'll have to do your bed. So great tip. Thanks, Jackie. I've realised that we need some storage bags. Last time I went to Home Bargains, they had a huge storage section. So I want to go there, grab some of those storage bags. Ooh, I tell you what, I love Home Bargains. I've just spent £7.50 and I got bleach. I mean, this is 40p. Ace Whites, which is like a whitening treatment for white clothes in the wash. I've been meaning to try it for so long. And then 5 of these. They had loads of like vacuum pack bags, loads of you know, like storage baskets, like the material ones that you kind of get for underneath your bed storage, inside your wardrobe drawer storage. They had loads of like organization stickers with like labels of things that you can just label up and have them sitting pretty, or, you know, organized because they've got labels on so you know exactly what's inside. And I didn't have much of a browse around, but they also had Christmas coming out, which was a lot. So I'm definitely going to go back and have a look in the next few weeks, but I kind of wanted to look at some like Halloween-y, autumny pumpkins and ghosts and all of that sort of stuff before I start looking at Christmas stuff. But yeah, I picked up these. So these were £1 each. They were 99p each for a bag. This bag is a medium size. It's 60 by 80 centimetres. And you only get one inside each pack. Now it says it protects against moisture, insects, odour, dust and dirt. And it literally just, it looks like the same vacuum pack bags that I've had before from eBay and Amazon. You put your clothes in, you snap it all up, and then you suck the air out of it. Really happy with those actually. So I got 5 of them just to see how we go, because I don't feel like we need loads. But we've got like loads of bedding, and I've got, as you can see, a big load of clothes here. That are like my DIY clothes, which I probably won't need for a little while yet. I'm going to leave some of them out. I'm going to leave my dungarees and 2 t-shirts out, because if I do have any DIY projects coming up, I can at least use those. But the rest of it is all like just general DIY clothes. And then I've got loads of bikinis, shorts, things that I will not reach for until the summer. And then I've got, as I said, loads of bedding options as well that I'll just get packed away so that they're all fresh. The guy from the 2 Men in a Van company is here. I'm going to walk him through the house and see what quote he comes up with. I forgot he was coming. Hello. Okay, the time is currently 5:30. Rob's having a little snooze. I'm going to let him sleep till 6, and then I'm going to wake him up and say, can we go to Ikea? See what he says. I have had the removal guy come today from a company in Newcastle called 2 Men in a Truck. Okay, he was lovely. He's called Graham, if I'm not mistaken, and he was honestly so funny, really, really nice, good vibes. I got a good energy from him. And he sent over, as he said he would, this afternoon an estimate. I must admit, maybe I am just really, what's the word, naive to the whole situation. I was not oh my god, I've just realised something. It's excluding that. Okay, I'm going to tell you the price now. The price to move our 3-bedroom house is £1,837.50 excluding VAT. We're going to basically end up at about £2,200, which to me, the frugal person in me is waiting to jump out, and I am like, but we can do it cheaper. We can do it cheaper. We can get our own vans, and we can get people to help, and we can like pack it all up and put it all in and drive it all down and all that stuff. And do you know what it is? I am actually going to go and sit down and figure out what that looks like in terms of cost, and weigh up the cost and effort on both sides. I think we need to think about it, because that's so much money. That's a lot of money, and I genuinely think we could do the whole moving for under £1,000 ourselves. And if that saves us £1,000, it's mad. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a question on my story and ask you guys, like, if you've ever moved a 2-bed or 3-bed house by yourself, how did you do it? What tips have you got for me? Because I just don't want to spend that much money. And I know people say that those guys are worth their weight in gold, and I actually know they would be, but it's just a lot of money. Like, I'm just trying to make sure that we can save as much as possible, because I'm already a little bit nervous about moving into this house and how different the bills are going to be, especially with everything going on at the minute. Like, everything is like, oh, the bills, energy bills are like quadrupling. this is actually, I don't even want to think about it all right now. We've come to Ikea because we need to get some storage options, and we're also going to try to return some stuff that we have not returned within the 365 days, but apparently you can still return them without a receipt, so let's see how that goes.
Anything that's not a proper built product.
No.
So it's like your drawers,
Okay.
wardrobe,
So this
sideboard.
So I might just need to keep this. There's nothing else I can do with it.
We can't do anything with it, unfortunately, as it's over the 365 days.
That's fair. I mean, that was a long time to to bring it back anyway. All right, let's put it back
sorry
in the car.
about that.
No, that's fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, these are the Dimper storage bags, £3. I'm sure that I've got like 3 of these at home, but let's grab another 2. Look, they hold so much stuff. It's like a big pillow, blankets, other things. It's not even full. These are cute.
What, they're just slippers?
Yeah, $2.25. They're quite cute.
They're just like the
aren't
ones
they?
you get for free in a hotel.
They're a nice beige colour though. These little storage boxes for like transporting my makeup and stuff, because I'm going to try to sell my makeup table, and then when it comes to actually moving them, I don't want to put them in just like a crappy little cardboard box. Yeah, they're cute, but the boxes don't actually sit on them properly, so do you know what I mean? And they're way more expensive, aren't they? £6. I might just get some of these, you know, because they're a really good size.
Just get 2. How much are
I'm
they?
going to get one for my makeup, one for skincare, and one for hair care. But my hair care one, I'm going to get a slightly
You
bigger
might need
one.
a double.
Oh, the double one's way more expensive. How does it jump up in price so much? I think, how much is this one?
$3.50.
1 and 2. I might get one more just for luck. Right, and then these are the other little bags. So we'll grab some of these. Oh, they have shoe bags. Rob, they've got shoe bags. Look, they're 50p, so you can put your shoes in them. Transport.
How many of these have we got?
2. And then 3 of the bigger ones.
No, that's 3. They're 3.
Oh, 3.
Do I want 3 then?
Yeah. Lily said 3 for luck.
2 of these.
And then, no, you picked up 3 of them.
3 of these.
Thief. We picked up 3 of them as well.
Have I?
Yeah.
No, that's 2, man.
No, 3.
It's
1,
2,
2,
man.
3.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's fate.
3 of each. 1 of this big box. Oh, you've got to do the box and the lid.
The box doesn't have us.
Yeah, it does. It's on the side here.
Oh.
Good. And then 4 of the lids. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4 on the base.
Trigger finger. Don't get that without paying loads of cod.
27. Right. Let's do this from R.
Do you have your card with you?
I think she said your email address. In the food section, seeing if there's anything fun to get.
Right, you've got one
look at
attempt.
these.
You've got one attempt to read this and pronounce it correctly. Go.
Okay, go. Lodascodis. Oh, it's not that good.
It wasn't good.
Lodascodis. I've never had these, I don't think.
Oh, they're good though. I've had them. Yummy.
Oh, look, a Christmas mousse.
Yummy.
Chocolate mousse. This is my favourite chocolate, but I'm not going to buy it because I will eat that whole thing in tonight.
So you ever seen that thing where the guy's trying to read out the thing? It's in the beninging.
In the big.
The beninging.
In the beninging. Right, what else is there? Nothing's taking my fancy. Oh, I love this darn cake.
Too lovely.
Nothing's really shouting at me. Is it at you?
Nah.
No.
That's it.
Okay. We've got some storage solutions.
That's cool.
But we didn't get any food. I was hoping we
I
would get
did.
something
I had a hot
tasty. Yeah, Rob got a hot dog. I did have a bite, to be fair. And I feel like it did tickle my little what am I trying to say?
I have no idea. I think that was
Satisfied my craving. That's what I was trying to say.
I think that was the quickest IKEA trip we've ever had.
I know, that was in and out.
I'm here
This
for
is the
it.
thing. You always get scared that I just want to like be in these shops for like 10 hours at a time. And I do normally. But when I know what I want, I know what I want. Do you remember where the car is? Because I don't.
It's literally just there.
Oh. Okay. We're going to head home, make some enchiladas with some chicken that we've got before it goes off, and probably chill for the night 'cause I'm exhausted, to be honest. See ya. Morning, guys. I'm heading out to the charity shop. It is about 10:15, and they said to get there for early morning. That's when they're able to take deliveries, or donations rather. Because I rang yesterday about 3:30, 4, and they were like, it's too late for us to take them. But if you come early morning, we're more likely to take them then. So just a little tip in case you do want to donate some stuff to your charity shops. And of course, they don't just take anything from your home. So kind of like filtered through good quality products that you actually think would be useful in a charity shop and someone would genuinely buy. So I've got like bed sheets here, cushion covers. Got like an old iPad case which is still functioning, but I just got a different one for my birthday. Got some frames, lots of little vases and trinket bits in here. Similarly, I've got I've got just random little bits of things that they could sell, like little notepads that haven't been used, and then I've got more vases over here, and then I don't know what's in this one, more vases. And then I've actually got another vase over here, some headphones, an umbrella and a cushion, which I'm gonna give to them too. So they took absolutely everything, which was so good. I didn't think they were gonna, like when I opened the boot I was a bit like, oh, is she gonna tell me off because I haven't wrapped it up properly? But in all honesty, they probably accept donations in any state as long as the stuff's not broken. Hello, we're back. So some exciting stuff's happened this morning. We've got rid of some more garden furniture. I put it on Facebook Marketplace yesterday, and a guy came to collect a love seat. Actually, here's the tenner for that. I need to put that somewhere safe. I gave it to him for £10. We hadn't used it in a long time, needed a new home, and there was also a matching coffee table which I forgot to put on Facebook Marketplace, but it was kind of falling to bits. But I was like, you can have this too if you want. It's like the matching table to it. And he was like, all right then, go on. So he took that as well. I mean, he got it all for a tenner, so I think he's won in the situation, but I feel very good about it as well because, have I put Jojo on today? No, I haven't. But I feel very good about it as well because it means that our garden furniture situation is very quickly minimising. So we've got rid of loads of stuff that we're not going to be bringing. I literally have one more set of garden furniture, which is like a wooden one that me and Rob bought from B&Q when we first got the patio done, and we just never really liked it. It wasn't very comfortable, so I've put that on for I put it on for 50. I think a woman said she's going to come and collect it for 45. Hopefully she can come today. I hope she can come today just so it's done, because I've got filming with my cousin and stuff tomorrow, and I just want the day to be just dedicated to that. But what I want to get to a place today where this office is like way tidier than it is, and then tonight I'm going to give myself a nice relaxing bath just to say thank you to myself. Right, let's crack on, get all this stuff organised and packed away. We've had a boo-boo. I just cut my hand on the flipping tape dispenser. That thing is lethal. Please be careful when using that. Yep, that's my sign to call it a day. I'm taking a break. Look at my hand. Look at my scratched up hand. Yikes, guys, be careful with that. It's making me feel a bit queasy. Bye.